Hello! Welcome to the world of tomorrow! Well, that sounds really crazy.
Yeah, it does. We're doing some things. So first of all...
Yes.
Welcome to one of my favorite games of all time.
What is it?
It's Back to the Future!
Oh!
The game!
It's called the game.
It is called the game. It's distinct. There were NES Back to the Future games that were terrible.
Like, so terrible you want to vomit?
I mean, the first is like an affront to video gaming. It's one of the worst things that's ever happened.
That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Secondly, we're doing some weird audio stuff because we tried to record this and we had weird audio stuff.
Yeah, so if that's why there's a load game. We're going to start again. It's going to be fine.
Fine. No one even noticed.
So why are we playing Back to the Future, the game?
So we're playing Back to the Future, the game, because, well, for one, we were trying to figure out what to play next, and so we went over some options, as we always do, and all of a sudden, it hit me that it's 2015. It is the future.
It is.
This is a game I've always wanted to play on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no better time than the year 2015.
Yeah, because October 20-something?
I think like 26th. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Anyway, the future, the day that they go to the future is in October 2015. Yep. And it is now 2015, so it is officially the future. Welcome.
Ooh, you all made it. Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, we got smartphones and smartwatches. And...
I, for one, am looking forward to the... Was it the Hydrolator? The thing you put like a silver package in, you get a Pizza Hut pizza.
Yeah, hydrate level 4, please.
Exactly.
Let's start a new game.
Let's start a new game.
Bam. All right.
I recommend, for our purposes, not showing the goals, because the goals are... They're not exactly spoilery, but they pretty much tell you straight up what to do, and it takes a lot of the fun out of the puzzle solving, I feel.
No thanks.
So instead of that, I'm going to give you hints. I'm ready. It will be fine, maybe probably.
All right.
I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October
Standing
26th,
on the parking lot. He's not inside of it. He didn't like wrap himself up in a parking lot, roll around like a living burrito.
I would not want to do that. Oh, Einstein.
I love the Einstein animations.
Yeah.
He doesn't quite look like a dog, but he looks adorable.
He looks like something.
Yeah.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization.
It's very nice that they got Christopher Lloyd to do the audio again.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't get Michael J. Fox, which is, you know, a thing. But the guy they found to do it, I think he does a really good job.
Yeah, totally.
Thing hooked up to the car.
I mean, he doesn't sound exactly like him, but he sure passes for him.
Absolutely. You know, they shot a whole chunk of the movie with a different actor.
Yeah. What's the guy's name? Eric Stoltz or something?
Yeah, I think that's right. They didn't like him. He was, like, too serious or something? I forget. There was a reason they didn't like him.
I think it was something like that. Yeah, I remember it was like a quasi news story like a couple of years ago. They were just all of a sudden they were like, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, do you think that they shot the entirety of this? Do you think they actually recorded like this on Back to the Future 1, and that's what they used for Back to the Future 3, or is it 2? Back to the Future 3? 2? Or do you think that they shot that for Back to the Future 2?
I'm not sure.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour!
So I'm just gonna follow the movie at this point.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously we've already seen a dialogue choice here. This is a situation where you're interacting with the movie, but you're not you're not just living the movie. You have input to it.
Nah, screw that.
Now, granted, not a lot of stakes for the decisions made here at this point.
Yeah.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they?
So, many times after seeing this movie, I thought he just repeated Marty.
Yeah.
He's like, where the hell are they? And he kind of fumbles the word.
Yeah.
And I swear I thought he said, the appropriate question is,
where the hell are they?
Like, yeah, he just asked you. Answer it.
Yeah. You're just having a senior moment, Doc. Like, what's up? Exactly.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Yeah, stainless steel. It's
Is it made out of steel or is it aluminum?
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
It's super heavy.
You're right.
It's one of the most remarkable features of the DeLorean, other than the fact that it makes for a good time machine, is that it's made of stainless steel, so it holds up well, but it's unbelievably heavy and is, of course, difficult to find replacement parts for because there's so few of them.
Right.
Doc?
There's a company, actually, that bought all of them.
Where's
All of
the
the
Doc?
parts.
Really?
Yep.
Should've called
But
up
apparently there's like
27
specific parts
seconds
that are
ago.
really hard to find, like left door handles and
Doc,
shit like that.
what happened to
course.
Einstein?
No need
But
for
there's a
concern.
company that
It's
makes
probably just a minor
that will
miscalibration of the
buy you a
dial.
DeLorean and
Why
then
can't
turn
you
it
get my
into a time
notebook?
machine
It should be in the
for
toolbox.
I think it's like 40 grand.
That's really not that bad.
It's really not that
That's
bad.
really not that bad.
I know, right? Like if you had an extra 40 grand lying around, I'd be very tempted. I like how he pulls out a slide rule, by the way.
Yeah, the slide rule is a great touch. Do you think Doc really uses a slide rule? I mean, it's the 80s. You don't think he's got like a calculator watch or something?
Plutonium.
JP Penny.
How do you think I
JP Penny.
generated 1.21
Penny?
Penny.
gigawatts
Oh
an
man,
hour?
good times.
There's also Rubenisons.
Whatever the hell that is. Leave a comment. Toolbox.
Notebook.
Got it.
Got it.
So
He got it.
takes glossing over this a little bit. This scene is more or less a reproduction
My latest invention.
of the iconic first experiment scene from the movies, except it doesn't quite go right, as we will soon find out.
Also, I'm pretty sure the notebook is not involved.
No, I'm pretty sure there's no notebook in that scene at all.
Yeah.
They're setting that up for later. It'll be important to the games.
Yeah.
Doc, something's way off here.
Gotta love it. I wish that every time like something interesting in my life like turned.
I would
make that
be
noise.
super stoked.
Yeah.
If I had like 5 wishes, like it would be top 5.
Yeah, totally.
Like it wouldn't be top 3 because like top 3 you gotta do something relevant with
Yeah,
it.
you know, wish
Like
for more
4th and
wishes.
5th you can fuck around with.
Yeah. Superpowers.
Yeah.
Lots of money.
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
I've made a huge little mistake.
Oh no! He's going to Reno.
Dear God.
I'm sorry, Marty.
Bye.
Doc, come back. Doc.
How creepy would it be if someone who knew just like faded out of existence and as they did they said, bye.
But like their voice wasn't trailing off; they were just doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
Marty?
I love the set dressing here. We got a Weird Science poster. We got a
Yeah,
Miami
Mom,
Vice
I-
poster.
It was just a
We
nightmare.
have a bunch of RQ booklets. I'm not entirely sure what those
Doc was
are. I don't know
there.
if that's a in-joke or something.
You notice the portrait from Back to the Future
Well,
3.
you're
Yep.
safe and sound now.
It's a really nice touch because
Nice.
not only is it cool set dressing, but it helps to immediately like tip you off to
But you
when
better
this
get up.
is, which
Right.
when is always going to be a relevant question.
Right.
You
With
going
Back to the
meet him over
Future.
at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late.
Do 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 do.
Symbols.
Clocks.
It is about time.
It is. This episode is about time. The whole game really,
It's about,
frankly, about time.
about
So just to clarify a little bit,
yes.
Back to the Future, the game, is technically one game made up of 5 parts. They were originally released like approximately a month apart.
You have to pay for each part, right?
You pay for each part, or you could buy the season pass, which is like a couple bucks cheaper or something.
Right.
I always did that because I was always just like,
I'm
all
gonna
in
get
on
this
the
whole shit.
Yeah.
So did you buy a season pass for Jurassic Park and played the first part and was like, fuck this shit?
Yes. Yeah.
That sucks, I apologize.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I ended up watching a Let's Play to see it, and I was like, wow, I'm really glad I didn't force myself to try and play through this to experience that.
Directed by Dennis Lennart.
Also, I forget if we've already passed it at this point. I think it's right here. Bob Gale, story consultant,
Yeah.
which is great. And I think it's one of the reasons why the story really holds up is because Bob Gale obviously wrote the original
too late to
movies, and
stop
so
the-
it's legit.
Sam?
Yeah.
Better late than never.
Welcome to Doc's, home of the cheap shit that Doc used to own.
Back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right
Now, son, I know you're upset.
It's actually a really nice way to set up a sequel. Like, Doc's gone and they're selling all of his stuff. I think that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
First edition Jules Verne.
Like
It's
there are a
just not
few
fair.
decisions in this
to.
that
These things can't get any worse.
I wasn't on board with.
Right.
Here's one.
Hey, Marty.
Biff?
Just, there's a couple moments in this opening scene in particular where I feel like he's just a little inconsistent with what we established in the movies.
Right.
Because this is, of course, the alternate 1985. This is, because, he's wearing the green tracksuit where he's a loser.
Right.
So, like, this is when he's, like, not the tough guy,
Fish
but
tank.
he still sort of acts like a little bit of a...
Yeah, to
Little bit of a
Mardox,
biff.
right?
Weird
Yeah.
taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
What's in the dog feeder?
Dog.
Hey, let me.
That's
Now,
terrible.
Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Fuck you, Biff.
Would you call... You think they consider Biff like a family friend? Like, what exactly is that relationship
Yeah,
really?
I know, right? Why do they, like, keep him around?
Yeah, like, they keep him around. Like, it's not just that he exists in the same world as them. Like, he just hangs around. It's weird.
Yeah.
So that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example.
I think that was supposed to be Carl Sagan.
Have you seen Carl Sagan's time travel extravaganza? Is that a...
I mean, he did the thing called Cosmos, but I haven't actually seen Cosmos. I tried to watch it, and I was not into it at the time. I feel like I would like it.
You probably
I
would.
just need to, like, actually commit.
Yeah.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley.
Please
way back
excuse
in
the crudity
1955.
of the model.
The clock tower in the courthouse even works.
You know, I never noticed that he, like, painted
Is that Doc's notebook
Coke
in there?
bottles and stuff.
That looks just like the courthouse.
It's probably true, but I
Hey,
didn't really
old
pick
thing.
up
He
on
was
it
good
either.
with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This
I feel like
looks
that's,
great in my fish tank.
like,
You think
automatically a
Carl
weird
Sagan
reaction to
knew
that,
they
right?
belong.
Yeah.
Can I see that tiny model of the courthouse for a second? Like, why for a sec? What are you gonna do with it
You
in
and
a
my folks go
second? Like,
way
what?
back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
I'm a douchebag.
Well,
No,
well,
I'm a
look
douche.
at what we have here. Looks like plans
It's
for
a
something.
strange way to
What's
keep
a
your
flux
notebook.
catheter?
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
your
also
business.
weird that, like,
Doc
he
asked
he
me
retrieves it
where
from the
to
top of the
keep
building, but it was, like, hanging out the
Looks
back
like
a second
worth
ago.
something.
Do you want a flux catheter, Vasco?
I mean,
Flux catheter.
here's the thing. I feel like a flux catheter is probably something you need after
Feels
your
like
time
that's a
travel's
lifetime
gone
ago.
awry. So I might want to just have it in case. You never
Good
know.
for old-timey time travelers.
Yeah.
Jukebox! Oh, we put it down.
Let me try,
Take
Marty.
it! Take it!
Can you just
Now,
can you
Biff,
just get it?
let
Go.
Oh,
Marty
come on,
have
why
his
didn't you take
turn.
it?
You're too slow. You're not
Got it,
reacting
Mr.
fast
McFly.
enough.
Oh, I'm not doing the quick time actions
Yeah.
properly.
No, that would be if we were playing Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is like 85% quick time actions, and it's bullshit.
Really?
Yeah, it's awful.
Electrical
It's like a
equipment.
hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered
Oh
pencil
yeah,
sharpener.
yeah.
Is that relevant?
Interesting. There, I mean, obviously, this being a time travel game, there's a lot of things that they'll establish, and that will come up later.
Let's make some noise.
Let's do it.
Primary power, that much. Drivers, a little more. Primary driver, extra plus. Very much positive soundings.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Well, if you repaired it, why don't you just keep it?
How much would you pay for that?
Giant freaking amplifier?
Yeah.
$0 because I have no desire for an amplifier the size of a wall.
Oh, bullshit. You have a
Dad,
theremin.
why is
How
there a
sweet.
price tag on it?
That would annoy everyone.
Must have
Not
been
just
an
like,
overzealous
not just the professor,
Pick it
not
up.
just
All
your
I
building,
know.
like the whole world.
planet. Like people in India would be calling away, why is he playing that terrible thing? Make him stop.
That would definitely happen.
That would absolutely happen. I got a guitar now.
Yeah, you got your own guitar. It went into your inventory, as you saw, if you were paying attention, your hand.
Let's play some rockin' tunes. Plug it in, plug it in.
Well, if you had to choose, would you play the rock or the roll?
Here's your
I'd
good.
play the rock.
1, 2,
Yeah?
3.
Why the rock over the roll?
Because the roll's for
look, it's
jerks.
Chuck
and
Butthead.
chumps. It's for chumps. Square chumps.
Is it for Chads?
It's for, no.
Let me show you how it's done.
It's not for Chads.
Now, Biff.
Nothing for Chad.
I think that's Marty's.
So
Stop it,
Chad
Chad.
is like sub everything else?
Pretty much.
You're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty.
I've
Let's
sort
hear
of
a few
taken
licks.
to thinking of the name Chad as something of an insult. Which I realize is insulting to Chads, but I've never met a Chad whose opinion I care about, so like...
I don't know if I've ever met a
Man, you
Chad.
kids have ruined
I've met a lot of people, though. I'm probably forgotten Chad. Sorry, Chad.
I think I've only actually interacted directly with one Chad. He's a client at my company. He is a Chad.
Alright, I had...
Let's run it down.
Alright, I had to get him to put down the thing. He put it down with the jukebox.
You did. He did that.
And... I don't know... How do I get him to put it... Because like, he keeps interrupting, right?
Right, so you
I
you
talk
tried to play the
him.
jukebox, He interrupted you. You tried to
there
play
we
the
go.
guitar.
Don't
Biff.
stop
Interrupted.
fucking with my shit, Dad, so I
I know you're
can
trying to help.
take the thing.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been
George
dealing
McFly
with
looks
him a
super sleepy
long
in this
time.
game all the time.
Believe me,
He's
I can
stoned. He's
handle
stoned as fuck.
Yeah, you're right. He's totally stoned.
Look at him. He's so stoned.
Oh my god. I feel like his face was just gonna like ooze out. Just like his hair would stay in place, like the top of his head, but like everything from the eyes down was just gonna like drip
I'll
off
keep
of his
looking
head.
around. Thanks, Dad.
Alright, so if I...
So now he's not gonna stop.
Alright, so if I jukebox...
So, I mean, you have the guitar, you just hit him over the head with it.
I don't think that's a quick time option, though.
No.
Let's jukebox. And
You know, there is actually an adventure game
I got one.
that sort of provides you those options.
Really?
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Fate has like 3 ways to basically run through the game,
He didn't put it down.
and one of them is the violence option.
Eh.
And it's really funny, there's this point in the game where you're trying to like sneak around Nazis, but you can like literally just like run up to Nazis and get in these fist
Wow,
fights and just
something
sucker
your kids
punch
really
them and
like.
instantly knock them out. It's
That's
really
awesome.
dumb and kind of
Okay.
amazing.
Oh, he's gonna kill himself. This will work.
Well, you don't know. Oh, he's
Gonna kill himself.
he's
gonna...
cranking it to
Yeah,
10.
I just want to point out, like, in the actual movie, like, Marty would have blown his fucking eardrums out if it knocked him off his feet. That's a
Whatever
Mythbusters
you
thing.
say.
Have they done that?
No, they haven't.
That's
They
interesting.
should. They did tear a car apart with a... oh my god.
It's, yeah.
They tore a car apart with a
Rock
speaker.
on, Biff.
They built a speaker in the trunk.
Well,
Literally,
I'm sorry,
like-
did you catch the delayed reaction shoves? They waited until everything had settled and all momentum had stopped, and then tipped forward and dumped
Yeah,
a
they're
bunch of shit on
specially
them.
invented shelves the Doc made that are funny.
Yeah.
They're funny shelves.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of gag shit in there.
Yeah. Nope.
The mind control helmet actually addicts you to heroin.
I don't want that.
So that was really convenient timing. So we got back the flux catheter blueprints.
Right.
And,
And here comes the DeLorean.
yeah, it just showed up. Well, I mean, it just showed up.
Yeah. It's the later DeLorean, too, because it has Mr. Fusion.
Yep.
As you
it's
may or may
got-
not notice.
Yeah, it's got... I believe the wires also indicate the hover conversion,
Yeah,
don't they?
right. Around the wheel.
Yeah, around the wheel wells.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. I don't think I've ever thought about the keyhole on a DeLorean door.
Yeah.
It's very cold.
You know what I noticed?
That it's very cold.
They don't show the very
Or-
cold thing that often after.
No,
the first-
it's established and it comes up sometimes, but it doesn't show up every time.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Alright, what's happening there, Einie?
Well, he showed up from the dream you were having.
Yeah.
So you dreamed a real time travel.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Shield eyes from light. Nobody ever
That's
does
just
that.
that's good advice. It has nothing to do with the flux capacitor. It's just good advice.
Look, I found a
So-
shoe!
He used an 80s label maker to just put good advice all over the DeLorean because he kept forgetting shit.
Oh my god.
Floss every day, it says on the steering
You know, I'm
wheel.
not gonna lie, I kind of want an 80s label maker. Like, the printing ones are just not as cool.
No,
as
they're way not as cool as the like 80s style.
Alright, let's hand record it. This is gonna be some exposition.
Ah,
Why does that... He pressed play and it made noise. Why is he surprised?
I guess because it's
Automatic
Doc,
retrieval?
Yeah.
and he's sort of not entirely sure what's up with Doc right now.
I programmed the time machine to jump to these 4-dimensional coordinates without.
Okay.
As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity.
Length,
And
width,
despite my
height,
elaborate
time.
precautions, this is the
4
possibility
coordinates.
that I could
Uh-huh.
get in trouble sometime. And that sometime
Although I feel like that's slightly misleading because like time is represented by a series of numbers.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
come to my
It's a little difficult for me to call that just one coordinate, but I suppose it is.
I mean, it's one coordinate that requires...
forward to whatever it is I'm stuck
It's only because of our, like,
Yeah.
That's it?
the way that we
Aren't you gonna tell me
define
when that is?
time. Because, like, if you started, like, time at 0 and just added up seconds, like, technically you could be like, this
Right,
is
less time
second
departed, less time
47 billion
Oh,
trillion
jeez.
385
Come on,
million,
come on.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find
Punch it more.
Unfortunately, the manual information retrieval of hit it really hard with your open palm doesn't seem to be working out right now.
Oop, that's not how you get out of the thing.
So luckily, we have acquired a tape recorder with Doc's distress message,
Yeah.
and also a woman's shoe.
Hmm.
I don't know if
useful.
you caught that, but
Yeah.
Marty surmises it's not Doc's.
What? How does he know?
Well, we don't know. We'll have to find out perhaps next time.
Join us next time.
Next time.
Oh.
What can you do with the shoe? What sort of information can the shoe give us?
I can hit something with it.
Go on. What other attributes does the shoe have?
I could wear it.
You could, but you don't have the other ones, so you just look ridiculous.
I'm gonna hit the DeLorean with it. Can I not do that?
Well...
Oh!
What do you think? What do you think?
I got it.
I am a dog.
Einstein, sniff this shoe.